right after we've done the introduction. And then later, we'll have Johnny's Bite, of course, and then we'll do the discussions on big issues. The Ghana National Association of Teachers, it is the foremost educational or teacher union, but it is also the biggest individual union. It has over 280,000 members in excess, and they have indicated they want a comprehensive dialogue, national dialogue, to review the implementation of the free senior high school policy. What do you make of this? But what do our discussants, mainly principally also coming from the Ministry of Education and then the educational think tanks, what do they make of this, the position of NAT, and how do we resolve the Boko crisis from the perspective of ordinary citizens, etc.? Sometimes you get calls and it's in the night from friends, and then you hear at the background machine gun shots, and these are multiple rounds of shots in the middle of the night, always sending shivers down the spine of many residents of Boko. It's a concern, so we'll take a look at that as well. And then later, of course, we'll have some conversations, latest sports highlights, and we'll tell you all that you need to know as far as entertainment is related. Okay. Today, we'll have a great interaction with the artists. Well, there are two. So the artists, Ghanaian music duo, Dope Nation, their musical journey so far. What are the current projects they are working on, and which ones should we be expecting from them in the immediate future? Please make sure you get interactive, because throughout the show, for the beginning as well as the end of each segment, we will be cashing out and also tell you about Tidewa 539 as well. And remember, the short codes are always available. So start cashing out. We have *439#. *439#. Are we doing the first draw, or we should just go subsequently? Okay, we're taking a break. When we come back, we'll have the latest for you. Open the discussion on the 10% tax on betting and the wins.
I want you so bad, I'll fuck like I want you. I wanna say yes, I can't resist. I want you. Ooh, I want you, alpha cracker. I want you so bad, alpha.
But now the third tier pension is available. Look for a pension trustee who has been licensed to handle pension investments.
Sikankomo is brought to you by Glyco.
Tropical storms, flooding, wildfires, drought, shrinking fish catch. In a world of ever-increasing uncertainty, nothing is predictable. The smallest stumble or fumble easily ends in a mighty tumble, with your world crashing down around you. Don't crumble. Glyco always has your back. Glyco, we cushion you for life.
We cushion you for life.
You are a major stakeholder in nation building. Your voice matters. Start your day with us.
We simplify the conversations, break down the jargons and technicalities. We keep you well informed throughout the week. Start your day with us.
We give the leaders the mandate to govern our affairs. We have a responsibility to hold them to account. It begins here. Start your day with us. Good morning, Ghana, Africa, and the rest of the wonderful world. Welcome to Sunrise on 3FM 92.7.
Start your day well informed. Start with us on Sunrise on 3FM 92.7. Catch Sunrise Morning Show with me, Johnny Hughes, Helena Piampofo, and William Asidu. Weekdays from 5:55 a.m. to 10 a.m. only on 3FM 92.7. Your urban lifestyle radio.
The age-old rivalry that senior high schools engage in is still present within alumni. The battle for bragging rights to a particular endeavor remains even after school. If your school can cook, it means your school is here. If your school can boast of good culinary masterminds, this right here is the perfect platform to showcase that skill set. Alumni have met and they have chosen representatives to take up the task of preparing extraordinary dishes to bring victory to their respective schools.
Tell me what you're cooking.
Week in, week out, these schools will mount these workstations in a bid to buy your nutritional affinity to them. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare your taste buds and fasten your aprons. These culinary experts are set to battle for the enviable crown of being tagged Lords of the Kitchen. This is Kitchen Wars Season 2.
Kitchen Wars Season 2, Sundays at 5 p.m. on TV3. Don't miss it.
Sponsored by Gino Tomato Mix
and Napa Foods. Say Napa. Enye ono soko.
PGL.
All sporting disciplines matter on Warm-Up Plus.
Warm-Up Plus, the most exciting hour on TV. So join the conversation and get updated.
Get sports news, visit exciting places, and be in the know on Warm-Up Plus. Let's go, Diana.
We're just getting started.
We're just getting warmed up.
Catch me, Yao Ufusulabi.
And me, Aniela Alote.
Warm-Up Plus, new season coming soon on TV3.
We do encourage you. DOA 539 is available and you can always cash out. Make sure that you do that. And the short code for cash out is *439#. *439#. I love the rhyme. How are you?
The irony, huh?
Yeah.
I'm fine. How you doing?
Miss Green. Yeah, I love your green.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You seem very happy today.
Yeah.
Even though you should be upset, maybe, on behalf of
Oh, it's the Minister of Foreign Affairs that a bit fascinates me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I don't know. So was that a task force work she did?
I don't understand. Yeah. But maybe we'll hold on to that for tomorrow.
For tomorrow.
Let's focus on the betting.
Yes, betting. Because later
morning.
we'll be going to the tiptoe lane.
Exactly.
But what do ordinary viewers think?
Well, I mean, the thing is that officially today, that 10% charge on all bet winnings is kickstarting. And in fact, that will be from those of you who play. For the betting companies, they're going to have to pay 20% of their gross earnings. Initially, it was 25% of their net. But now the gross earnings, they are paying 20%. And already there are some companies that are folding up already. But for you, as a player, if I could say so, what do you make of that 10% tax? I've heard a number of you saying you're not too happy about it. It's unfair. There are other ways to raise money. This is how e-levy started, do you remember? I mean, we're told we raised some 7 billion, and then people didn't really patronize it, and they reduced it to 600 million. And then as at sometime last year, we're told that we had only been able to raise a little over 60 million Ghana cedis from the e-levy. So clearly, people are not too happy when they're being taxed. But in this case, could this be another way of controlling or reducing, bet addiction in the country? Could that be the reason, or government genuinely sees it as an avenue to raise money, raise more revenue? Let us know what you think of this. The numbers are on your screens right now, and we would love to hear from you. In the meantime, cash out is happening. *439#. Just play that game. Choose number 2. That represents TV3. And once you choose, you can relax and enjoy. 4 people are winning 1,000 Ghana cedis each this morning, and I'm sure you want to be one of them. Anyway, well, we have Eric, I believe. Shelley from Wale Wale. Good morning, Shelley.
No, it's not Shelley. It's Shani.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you so much. Good morning.
Good morning, madam. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you, sir?
I'm also terrific.
So, what do you think of that 10%?
Yeah, for me, as a Muslim whose religion abhors betting, I support the tax because there are a whole lot of my brothers and sisters who are into it.
Yeah.
And my religion doesn't accept it at all. So if this tax will deter them from betting, I think that is good. And there is an argument. Those who say that is because they don't have jobs or they don't have work. That's why they are into it. My brother, my sister, I don't support it because I know workers, I know teachers, I know journalists, I know nurses and doctors, in fact, who make a lot of money at the end of the month. Yes, they go and use the money to bet. Some even borrow to go and bet. You see, so it's just the attitude, it's just the mindset of the Ghanaians, just to get rich quick syndrome. You understand? So that is why a lot of people are into this thing. So some of the workers, they even borrow. You understand, to bet this thing. So it's no good. So if this tax will deter them, from betting, I support it. I don't like tax, but this tax is a step in the right direction.
So that means if you had your way, the percentage will even be higher than 10%?
Yes, for me, it should even go to 50%. Do you understand? So
wait,
50%? There are, even though, they can say there's no work, but they can use the money. Because if you use 300 Ghana cedis to bet, you can use these 300 cedis to buy goods or sheep to start what? Ready.
Yeah.
And even go and farm. So I don't support the betting at all.
So did you say 50%, 50? Oh, did you say 50%? If you had your way, it will increase to what? 50%, 50?
Yes, it should go to 60%. So
okay.
That my brothers will leave it because they become lazy. They are very, very lazy. Saturdays and Sundays, instead of them to go and work, they just go and be sitting there together just to bet. You see, so it makes them lazy. They should go and find work to do.
Okay. Thank you so much for speaking to us. We have a caller who says that if he had his way, we'll increase the percentage to 50%. Do you agree or not? Well, he says he doesn't bet. He's Muslim and his religion frowns upon it. And so he doesn't even see why people should bet in the first place. But do you hold, a diverse opinion on this? Let us know. The numbers are on your screens. We want to hear from you. Roland, 50%.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
Out of the 10%.
No. He's saying that
it should be increased.
It should be increased to 50%
of the earnings.
Yes.
When you interact with many people, they'll tell you that they use the betting as a passive income for many of them. It's not as if that the large majority are users or are bettors because they use large sums of money. They just use 100 Ghana cedis here, 50 Ghana cedis here, and then they win some 80 Ghana or 100 Ghana, and then they use it to offset some bills, either for electricity, water, or some feeding fees, etc.
Or e-levy.
Yeah.
Fatal. Good morning,
Hello.
Fatal. Thank you for calling us from Tamale.
Good morning there.
Speak to us, Fatal.
You see, it is very interesting. I think this our government, anything at all, they want to tax it. Anything that is called money, they want to tax it. Just recently, when the finance minister went to parliament for budget review, or how do you call it, I think they have categorized what is the name? Sanitary pads and a luxury. Do they really understand themselves? Some people, the youth, you couldn't get jobs for them. They are trying their way to penetrate through the system. You are taxing them. Your newscaster just narrated something when she was drawing out, wrapping up. It is going to be double tax because the monies are paid electronically.
Yeah.
And already the telecoms are deducting if they are going to withdraw it. Maybe is deducting if they are to withdraw it. And now the 10% too is coming. It tells us that if we win 100 Ghana cedis, the government will take 10 cedis. Maybe will take 1 cedi. Telcos will take 1 cedi. Indirectly, you are paying 12 cedi out of it. I'm not encouraging people to go and bet too. But the government is so porous to the extent anything fishy, Nana Akufo-Addo want to eat it. Why?
Oh, but he's not the one collecting the money. This is from what? The GRA?
Nana Akufo-Addo is with cabinet, every cabinet meeting. Unless he was sleeping when they were deliberating this issue.
Okay.
It is very shameful. This president has disappointed us.
But don't you think that, like you said, you are not condoning betting necessarily, and many young people are now hooked onto betting. And so this might be a way to control or reduce the space of betting in the country. Don't you think that that then is a good step?
My sister, you see, this your question is very fantastic. I heard the majority leader once said that the youth of the country are lazy. If they put tax into it, it will let them come out and do better work. He the majority leader. Which work has he given the youth? And they refuse to work while doing better. This is common sense. You people have run the country down. You don't know where to go. You do remember sanitation levy.
All right.
All over there.
Fatal, thank you. Thank you so much for your opinion on this as well. You can also call us and let us know. So we have one angle, 50%, another angle saying that this is not the right way to go.
We'll see how that goes. At the end of the day, we need more revenue.
We do.
That's a complete justification that any government will have. And if you see many of the tax handles that have been introduced, apart from E-level, we've also seen some increments in the existing taxes, income tax, there's growth and sustainability tax as well. And subsequently, it will mean that if we want to meet the target of 106 billion as we have it, we'll need to collect money. You see, the prudent thing that needs to be done is you do some level of engagement. And if you see the track record of the Finance Minister, Ken Ofori-Atta, his ways and means by which he introduced new tax handles or policies have always been very wrong. The stakeholder engagement is not available, is not visible for all of us to see. And so it means that that lack of stakeholder engagement enables some level of defense and force to meet these new taxes that are introduced.
Emisa, good morning.
Good morning.
Speak to us, please.
Hello.
Hello, Emisa. We can hear you loud and clear. Speak to us.
Yeah, I'm trying to say, if the government wants us to work, it should. I said, if the government wants us to work.
Emisa, you are listening to yourself on TV, and that causes the delay. So if you can just reduce the volume on your set. And speak to us directly through the phone. Yes.
Okay. Hello.
Carry on now. Yes.
Okay then. I am saying that the government should provide the work, because if you have run the country down and you want the youth to work, at least you should provide the work that the youth should do. And somebody, the guy who called first and he said he's a Muslim, we beg him. We beg him. He shouldn't create Muslim things in this thing, because people will attack Muslims.
Why would they attack Muslims?
Yeah, because if you try to say you are a Muslim, so you don't condone, betting. You know, some people think differently. He will take it as a Muslim thing. So we beg him, he should put it there. If he doesn't condone betting, he should say it.
But that's his religion, and he has every right to also speak on this matter based on his beliefs.
That's the reason why I said we beg him. And then secondly, Chairman Sabus saying that the youth are lazy. Hey, the youth in this country, we are soft. This is how I see it. Because you sit there, take our money, chop our money, you don't buy anything, you don't do anything, because we provide for you. And you end up saying that we are lazy. Really?
Okay.
I leave it to God. God will judge us.
Hallelujah.
That's all.
Thank you so much. Well, he says he leaves it to God. For me, you're talking about the fact that we need to raise revenue. Takes me back to the Bank of Ghana and the losses that we have declared, which is double what we are collecting from the IMF. And so do we actually have the revenue right here in the country? Do we have the money? And yet we're wasting those resources and still burdening Ghanaians even more. For me, that's where the concern is, because it looks as if we actually do have the money. If you look at the expenses of the BOG that has been listed in the report, it just begs the question, are we really concerned about saving the little we have so we can balance the economy? We're not doing that. We're rather putting the burden on Ghanaians. E-levy is a clear example, like you said. We're not ready to pay, but we're told that that's the best way to raise revenue to fix our roads. Now there's a different agenda to even open the road tolls again. Restart the collection of road tolls again. So do we really understand some of these policies when we put them out? For me, that's the concern. But anyway, I think we have a caller. Hello.
Hello.
Godfred.
Good morning.
You are calling us from Bukum. Please talk to us.
Good morning.
Good morning. Over 10.
Good morning. Let's go straight to the point. As they say, betting is one way or the other. It's a source of income for most of the guys. So if they are saying that they are taking 10% out of it, now also Safuma has created avenue for his children, and they are doing things for themselves. PBS is taking money for themselves. They said they are doing restructuring. They've taken money from pensioners, and now they are coming down to the youth who is using the best as one of the income for themselves to do something to do. And now they want to attack us, come to us and collect money from us. What are we going to do?
So you think they should create jobs for young people?
We don't know what to do. There's no work anywhere. So if this is what we are doing, just to create something for ourselves, and now we are coming straight to us, taking it from our pocket. Now
Okay, hold on. So the first caller gave a suggestion that amount of money that you are investing into betting, maybe if you can gather a bit of that and invest in farming, that could also generate some money for you. What do you say?
Bella, please look at what they said, that they are taking tax payment from their salaries. The president, Dr. Mawuya, the cabinet ministers, the ministers, they said they are taking some money from their salaries and things. Where is the money? Where is the show us that this money is connected? We put it into this, we put it into this. No, we have no idea of that money, where they're taking it to.
Okay.
So they want to take money from us and put it under their bed, put it into politics and things. What is going on?
Thank you. Thank you so much for speaking to us. And on that note, keep the messages coming. Later, we'll show you, we'll head to, is it New Plan?
No.
Yes.
Tiptoe Lane.
Tiptoe Lane, yes. We'll head to Tiptoe Lane and have a conversation with other people in town. The hashtag is TV3 New Day. Johnny Spites is next.
Tax Amendment Act in the 2023 budget.
When I listen to you, I even panic.
Why?
Hey,
why do you panic?
The way you, Papa, you know Papa.
Figuratively, he bites as hard as he can.
Okay.
And of course, when he puts his fangs into you, you certainly feel it. I think it prefers.
Watch Johnny's bite.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakil. The Lord is my light and my salvation, whom shall I fear? And yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup runneth over, and surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of our lives, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. Amen. Assalamu alaikum. It's Tuesday. Welcome to Johnny's Bite. This morning, I have good news from the Regional Coordinating Council. I'm told that there are 20,000 street lights that will be distributed, and they are computing the list of the various electoral areas that will require the street lights. We've been talking about street lights, and we've been talking about what do you call it, traffic lights as well. So this is good news. We hope that it comes quickly, so that it provides a lot of security and visibility and illumination for those who drive.